Hi guys, hope you're all doing great today. Today you just need a ball, so if you want to have that off to the side, we'll get nice and warmed up here. But before we do that, just a reminder, today's class is sponsored by the Hannah and Frank Grossman Charitable Trust. So let's go ahead and get started here. Arms down by your side, feet in a nice stance here. We'll start by looking over our shoulder side to side, loosening up our neck here. Look over your shoulder side to side. Great job. Look forward. Give me a roll forward and a roll back. A roll forward, a roll back. And back. Roll forward, roll back. Great job. And relax. Bring your hands to your shoulders, reaching up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Great job here. Up and over, up and over. Now reach across and across, across and across. And down, 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 down. Great job. Let's twist to one side, hold, twist to the other side, hold, twist, hold, twist, hold. Great job. Twist, hold, twist, hold. Keep it up. Twist, hold, twist, hold. Great job, and relax. Let's bring those knees to chest here. You can just do a march, lift those heels up, or you can do a knee to chest, pull that knee to chest here. You can grab underneath or on top, however you're comfortable. Just loosening up those hips here. Great job. Knee to chest, knee to chest. Great job. And relax. Let's bring it out, in, bring it out, and in. You can step it out, you can slide it out. Up to you. Here we go. Out, and in. Out, in, out, and in. Bring it out, bring it in, bring it out, bring it in. Great job, and relax. I want you to lift those heels up and lift those toes up. Lift and lift. Lift and lift. Lift and lift. Great job. Lift and lift. Lift and lift. Great job. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. And just give me a couple wrist rolls here. Roll them out. Roll them out. And in. Great job, and shake it out. All right, grab a quick drink here. Otherwise, we'll get started. We'll start with that ball with a little bit of mobility here. And as usual, you can go without that ball as well. So ball between those knees, you're going to squeeze that ball and relax. If you don't have that ball, you can add your hands here for a little resistance to squeeze and relax, or just squeeze your knees together without anything. Okay, try to tighten up your core every time you squeeze that ball. At the last 10 seconds, we'll squeeze everything nice and tight, core in, ball, and for 10 seconds, and then let it go. But here we go. Let's squeeze that ball and relax. Keep those shoulders back, sit nice and tall here. Great job. Great job. Keep it up. Let's go ahead and squeeze, hold for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, bring your ball behind your back here, in between your shoulder blades. Sitting nice and tall here. We're going to do goal post. So we're going to bring those arms up, elbows lifted, hands up in a goal post position here. Hands a little out in front, but we're going to close everything in front and then open up behind you. Try not to just bring the hands back or the elbows back. Your wrists and elbows should stay in line, and then just reaching back here. Here we go. Close and open. Close and open. You got it. Close and open. Close and open. Close and open. Great job. If you want extra here, you can add a reach at the top and repeat. Great job. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Great job. Shake it up. Keeping that ball right where it is. We're going to do back extensions here so you can hold on to your seat. You can have hands on your shoulders. We're going to push against that ball and relax. If you don't have that ball, you're just going to extend those shoulders, lean back, and relax. All right, here we go. Back extension and relax. Push against that ball, back extension. Think about still keeping that core engaged here. Back extension and relax. Great job. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Great job. All right, grab a quick drink here. We're going to repeat like that 2 more times. And then move right along. So ball between your knees. Sit nice and tall. We've got ball squeezes. Here we go. Squeeze that ball and relax. Remember, tighten that core each time you squeeze together. Squeeze that ball and relax. Great job. Keep it up. Let's go ahead, squeeze and hold for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Ball behind your back again, right between those shoulder blades. We've got those goal posts. So lift those hands and elbows up, and let's close in front, open up. Remember, like I said, you can add that reach at the top if you like, or just keep it open and close. Open and close. Great job. Keep moving. Open and close. Open and close. Great job. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. Hands on your seat. Back extensions. Back extensions. Extend back. Relax. Extend back. Relax. Keep it up. Extend back. Relax. Extend back. Relax. 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, take another rest here for our next round. All right, take your ball again, last time, between for ball squeezes, and here we go, ball squeezes. Tighten up your core, squeeze your knees, ball squeeze. Great job, you got it. Squeeze that ball and relax. Squeeze that ball and relax. And let's squeeze and hold for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Ball behind your back. We've got those goal posts again last time. Here we go. Close in front, open up. Close in front, open up. Great job, 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Arms down, back extension. You got it. Back extend and relax. Back extend and relax. Keep it up. Great job for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. and relax. Great job. You can set that ball down to the side, take a rest here, and then we'll get started on our next set of exercises. All right. Next set of exercise, you're going to have one ball if you have it. Otherwise, you can go without. We're going to reach up on a diagonal here, lifting our hip off of our seat. As we do that, we can add that step on the opposite leg out, so we're really extending that body. If you want, you can hold on to your seat for extra support, or you can bring that arm out. So staying on one side, lean and reach and extend. Here we go. Lean and reach and extend. We'll stay on this one side and then repeat on the other. Great job, 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to repeat same thing on the other side. So now we're going to reach up on that diagonal on the left side and then add that opposite step out. Again, same thing. You can hold on to your chair or you can bring that arm out to get a good extension there. So you're going to lean and reach, pull it in. Same thing this side. Here we go. Lean and reach, pull it in. Lean and reach, pull it in. Great job. And breathe. Lean and reach, pull it in. Lean and reach, pull it in. Great job, 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, shake it out. Next one we've got, we're going to reach forward, opposite arm, opposite leg again. So we're going to push forward. As we push forward, we're going to kick forward. So it's going to be a push and a kick, or a reach forward and a kick. You can also take that as a step on that leg, or you can keep it planted and just work that upper body. Okay, so trying to tap that opposite leg here, staying on this one side, and then we'll repeat on the other, same thing. Here we go. Reach, pull it in. Reach, pull it in. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach, pull it in. Great job using that other hand that's not moving for stability on your chair. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders back, chest up, you got it. Reach and reach. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Reach and reach. Here we go, great job. 10. 3, 2, and 1, and shake it out. Great job. All right, let's do same thing on the other side here. Same thing, reaching across your body, tapping that leg as it kicks up or steps forward. Opposite hand, opposite leg again. Here we go. Reach and kick. Reach and kick. Great job. Reach and kick. Great job here. Keep it up. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right. Next one we've got, we're going to do a reach up with a march. Same thing, opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're going to lift together and down. Lift together and down. You got it. Just like this. You can also take it for a heel lift or keep that leg planted if you need to rest that lower body. Just make sure you do the same thing on each side. Stay even. Lift and lift. You got it. Lift and lift. Keep it up. Great job. Lift and lift. Here we go. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Switch other side. We've got one more, and then we'll take a rest here after that first round. Here we go. Lift it up. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Whoops. Opposite arm, opposite leg. You got it. And here we go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Shake it out. Great job. All right, take a rest here. Catch your breath. We've got same thing again when you're ready. And turn this light on here. Alrighty, let's take it from the top here. We've got those weight shifting with the reach and the step out, either holding on, reaching out, stepping that foot out or not, but everyone's going to be doing this lift here. Up on that angle, lifting your opposite hip up. Here we go. Lean and reach, pull it in. Lean and reach, pull it in. Lean and reach, pull it in. And 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Shake it out, and we'll switch. Same thing. Other side. Here we go. Lean and reach. Pull it in. Great job. Lean and reach. Pull it in for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, we've got our kicks forward or steps forward with the reaches forward. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Here we go. Reach and kick. Reach and kick. Great job, 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Shake it out. Switch. Other hand, other leg. Here we go. Reach and tap. Reach and tap. Reach and tap. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Shake it out. All right, we've got our reaches up with our opposite knee lift. We'll do each side, and then we get another rest here. So starting on the one side, opposite arm, opposite leg again. Here we go. Lift it up and down. 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 Great job here. Give me 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Shake it out. All right, same thing other side, and then we get another rest. Here we go. Lift it up. Keep that core nice and engaged. Keep your shoulders tall. Nice, good posture. And here we go, 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, take a rest here. Grab some water. We'll do same exercises here, but just different routine. So instead of breaking them up, we'll do alternating. So that way we'll only have 3 exercises instead of 6. Okay, so we'll do a round like that, and then after we do that round, our final round, we'll put those together for our 4 reps without stopping thing. But for now, let me go through how that's going to look. So starting with our leans and reaches. So how it's going to look, we're going to go one way, switch in the middle, other way, switch in the middle. So still opposite arm, opposite leg, we're just switching in the middle. And then we're going to take it to our kicks and reaches. So we'll kick and reach, switch, kick and reach, switch. Again, with or without that ball. The ball's not necessary, but I just like it for a cue there. And then last but not least, the reaches with the marches. So the reaches up, switch, reach it up, switch. Okay? At your own pace here, starting with those leans and reaches out. Here we go. Bring it out, switch, bring it out, switch. You got it. Out, switch, out, switch. Breathe. Great job. Keep it up. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it and shake it out. Great job. Now we've got those kicks and the reaches, again, alternating. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Here we go. Reach, switch, reach and kick, switch, reach and kick, switch, reach and kick, switch. Great job. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Shake it out. We've got marches and reaches next. Here we go. March, reach up, switch, march, reach up, switch. March, reach up, switch, march, reach up, switch. Ten. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Great job. All right, catch your breath again here. Take a rest. So I'll go through how we're going to put it all together. Like I said, 4 reps of each one. But each one rep is going to be how we just did it. So the alternating, not the one at a time. So we'll go lean and reach, switch, lean and reach, 1. Okay, that'll be 1. 4 of those straight into reach and kick, switch, reach and kick, 1. 1 of those, or 4 of those straight into march, reach up, switch, march, reach up, switch. That'll be 1. 4 of those. We'll go 3 rounds and then catch our breath and relax. We'll see how much time we have. If we have time for a little core, I'll throw that in there. Otherwise, we'll be close to cooling it down. Last bit of energy here. You guys are doing great. Almost there. So let's start it out with those leans and reaches. Here we go. Lean and reach, switch. That's 1. Lean and reach, switch. That's 2. 3, 4. We've got kicks and reaches. 1, 1. Kick and reach, switch. 2. Kick and reach, switch. 3. Kick and reach, 4. Great job. We've got the marches and reaches. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right into those leans and reaches. Again, here we go. Lean and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Kick and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. March and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Here we go. Lean and reach. Switch. 1, 2. Lean and reach. Switch. 3. Lean and reach. Switch. 4. Kick and reach. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. March and lift. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. All right, catch your breath here. Water. All right. We'll finish off here with just 1 minute of core. Just burn out that core here. We're going to just do some wood chops for a full minute, so catch your breath. Bring your hands together or your hands on your ball. 1 full minute. Okay, and then we're going to stretch it out. You can do this. Last push. Bring your hands to your ball up to your shoulder. Here we go. Down to hip, shoulder. Down to hip, shoulder. Work that core. Make sure you have a nice wide stance. Core. Wood chop. Wood chop. Great job. And breathe. Keep it up. Wood chop. Wood chop. Wood chop. Wood chop. Keep it going. You got it. Doing great, you guys. Almost there. You got about 15 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. All right, ball off to the side. Catch your breath. Let's stretch it out here. So let's start by stretching out that core. Let's go ahead and twist to one side and hold it there. Great job. Twist to the other side and hold that stretch. And relax. Let's stretch those hips. So either cross your ankle over your ankle and hinge forward, or your ankle over your knee, hinge forward, and hold that nice deep stretch here as we cool down. And hold here for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and bring it down. Switch to the other side, either ankle over ankle or ankle over knee, and hinge forward and hold. And hold for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Go ahead, straighten both legs out in front of you. Soft bend in your knees. We're going to stretch those hamstrings so you can have hands on your chair. Hinge forward, keeping your back flat till you feel that nice pull in your legs. And hold it here. 10. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job. Let's bring one arm across chest, pull close to you and hold. Switch, other side. Switch again. And switch one more time. 3, 2, and 1, and shake it out. You can pulse those arms back, reaching back behind you. Stretch out your chest. Bring them, cross them in front too to stretch out your back. Start by giving yourself a nice big hug. Pull side to side. Stretch your back. And again, pulse it back out. Grab for the back of your chair or interlace those fingers together. Straighten your arms and stretch out your chest and your shoulders here. Great job. You can relax your chin to your chest, let your head hang heavy, and release the tops of your shoulders and neck, and hold it here. You got it. And relax. Slowly come up for the top. Look over your left shoulder. Drop your chin down to your left shoulder. Feeling that stretch on the other side, keeping your other arm, your right arm down. Add your left hand on top of your head, gently tug down. Hold. 3, 2, and 1, and switch. Look over right, drop down, and hold. Look over right, add your right hand on top, gently tug down. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. All right, finishing off with 3 big deep breaths in through nose and out through mouth. Here we go. Breath in. And 2 more. Breath in. And last one. Breath in. And blow it out. Great job. All right, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.